Wohali Utah is an under-construction, single-family home golf community development located just north of the famous Park City, Utah. Wohali Utah qualifies as a rural TEA, which means EB-5 investors in this project will receive green cards faster and qualify for a 20% EB-5 visa set aside, which will help investors avoid future visa backlogs. The Wohali EB-5 project is the 15th EB-5 project sponsored and managed by EB-5 Affiliate Network, or EB-5AN. More than 2,000 EB-5 investors from more than 60 countries have chosen to invest through EB-5AN-sponsored Regional Center EB-5 projects like Wohali. EB-5AN is well recognized as a national leader in the EB-5 industry. EB-5AN operates a network of more than 10 EB-5 regional centers covering more than 20 states and has a 100% EB-5 project approval rate. About Wohali, Utah. Wohali is situated on more than 5,000 acres of beautiful, undeveloped land just north of Park City. Set in the mountains of Utah, Wohali offers elevated alpine living with extensive private access to untouched nature and exciting outdoor activities. Wohali is located just 45 minutes from Salt Lake City Airport and only 25 minutes from downtown Park City. Wohali is a mountain retreat uniquely designed to combine timeless architecture and modern flair. Wohali features an 18-hole championship golf course and practice facility surrounded by 428 single-family home residences and a host of amenities. The Wohali Village will offer residents a community gathering place with 3 pools, a putting course, a golf clubhouse, an adventure center, and a lodge. The lodge will feature restaurants, lounges, a world-class spa, and more. Prime Park City location. Park City is a historic mountain town and major tourist hotspot. While the city is a popular ski destination and home to the U.S. Olympic ski team, visitors and residents alike can enjoy a host of outdoor activities year-round. These include hiking, mountain biking, horseback riding, rafting and water sports, fly fishing, snowmobiling, and much more. Park City has a diverse food scene and energetic nightlife, offering everything from casual dining to award-winning restaurants and a variety of bars and clubs. Park City is also the main location for the Sundance Film Festival, the largest film festival in the United States. Construction and sales update, August 2022. Construction of Wohali began in early 2020 and is well underway, with more than $30 million spent on construction as of August 2022. The 18-hole championship golf course is nearly completed, and the clubhouse and project infrastructure are under construction. Phase 1 is nearly sold out with only 6 lots remaining as of August 2022. Phase 1 sales to date have an average sales price of approximately $1,275,000 and an average lot size of 2.64 acres. Sotheby's International Realty Partnership. Wohali has established an exclusive partnership with Sotheby's International Realty. Founded in 1744, Sotheby's is one of the most well-recognized real estate brokerage companies in the world. In addition to more than 1,000 offices worldwide, Sotheby's has an extensive local presence with multiple offices in Salt Lake City and Park City, as well as an on-site sales office at Wohali. Wohali Utah renderings. Wohali Utah Golf Experience. Wohali's golf course combines the beauty of Wohali's spectacular mountain setting with a brilliantly designed championship golf course. The course's designer, Wohali Development Team Lead David Boyden, believes that golf is a vehicle to enjoy the precious gifts of nature, sport, competition, and social interaction. He designed the course to be challenging for skilled golfers while still enjoyable and exciting for less skilled players. The course takes full advantage of Wohali's truly special scenic views. Golf at Wohali includes a championship 18-hole course, an 11-hole short course, and a putting course. The practice cabin gives members a beautiful setting to work on their game, relax, and host events. The space includes a state-of-the-art driving range and putting course. Wohali Utah Development Team. Wohali's development team is led by David Boyden, whose roots run deep in the land that is now Wohali. For generations, Boyden's family has owned the land of the Southern Canyon and driven cattle down the valley. An acclaimed golf course designer, Boyden is pleased to bring his passion for course design to the land he fell in love with growing up. Boyden's business partner, John Kaiser, is devoted to building communities known for their quality. He has more than 30 years of experience constructing spectacular homes and a reputation for always doing things the right way. Kaiser is intimately involved with all aspects of development, from conceptual design to construction and operations. Thomas Catone is the managing member of Wohali's investment arm. He ensures that Wohali maintains a robust balance sheet and is financially stable at all phases of development. EB5 Job Creation. In total, development of the Wohali project will create 4,396 EB5 eligible jobs, significantly more than the 990 jobs required for all 99 EB5 investors. As a result, each Wohali EB5 investor will be assigned 44 jobs, far more than the 10 jobs required to obtain a permanent green card. This significant job cushion exists because EB5 investment represents only a small percentage of the total capital required to develop the project. As of August 2022, the project has created more than 300 jobs, and all 990 required EB5 jobs are expected to be created by September 2023. EB5 Investor Safety. From May 2020 until August 2022, the project has been funded almost entirely with developer equity, and continued development of the project is not dependent on EB5 investment. In addition to best-in-class EB5 investment oversight and EB5 program compliance by EB5AN, the Wohali project offers EB5 investors an I-526E approval refund guarantee. This means that if USCIS denies an EB5 investor's I-526E petition for any reason, 100% of his or her invested capital will be refunded. Simple 5-year EB5 loan term. Each EB5 investor's capital will be invested as a 5-year loan tranche to the Wohali Utah project. An EB5 investor's 5-year loan term begins the day his or her $800,000 has been released to the project. This means that the first EB5 investors in the Wohali Utah project will be the first EB5 investors to be repaid by the project. The start date of the 5-year loan term is not dependent on any minimum number of EB5 investors, the timing of any USCIS approvals, or any other conditions, as is typical of most other EB5 projects. Typically, EB5 investments are pooled into a single loan with the same repayment timelines for all investors. Staggered repayment in $800,000 tranches in Wohali increases safety and shortens the repayment timeline. Benefits of rural EB5 projects. The Wohali EB5 project is located in a Rural Targeted Employment Area, or TEA, which offers EB5 investors many benefits. One of these benefits is that a number of EB5 visas are reserved each year for investments in rural TEAs. Historically, the primary reason for investing in a TEA project was that doing so entitled investors to a reduced investment requirement. Under the EB5 Reform and Integrity Act of 2022, this benefit remains true. The minimum investment for TEA projects is $800,000 as opposed to the standard minimum investment amount of $1,050,000. The addition of reserved EB-5 visas makes the rural TEA projects particularly attractive. To be eligible for a reserved visa, investors in rural TEA projects must have I-526E priority dates on or after March 15, 2022. Investors from nations with low demand for EB-5 visas are expected to experience slightly faster visa processing relative to normal. The greatest benefit, however, will be felt by investors from countries experiencing or likely to experience visa retrogression. Reserved visas are given priority even if a country is otherwise experiencing visa retrogression. Investors eligible for reserved visas who would typically have to wait for a visa due to retrogression may face a shorter or no delay in EB-5 visa availability. For example, Chinese nationals who invest in rural TEA projects will not have to wait for cutoff dates to advance. In many cases, they may be able to immigrate to the United States years earlier than investors who do not qualify for reserved visas. Investing in a rural TEA project offers the greatest opportunity to obtain a reserved visa. EB-5 visas reserved for investors in rural TEA projects represent 20% of total EB-5 visas, double the number set aside for high unemployment TEAs, and 10 times greater than the number set aside for infrastructure projects. Additionally, rural projects have historically represented a small minority of all EB-5 projects, which likely means less competition for the limited supply of reserved visas. The earlier investors make qualifying investments in TEA projects and file their I-526E petitions, the better likelihood they will obtain reserved visas for themselves and their families. As a project in a rural TEA, Wohali Utah offers investors faster I-526E processing, meaning a reduced wait time for green cards with a 20% EB-5 visa set aside. For more information on the Wohali Utah Rural EB-5 project, please contact EB-5 Affiliate Network today.